This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Turnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. Option play. Pitches to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught quickly. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. And that's right, the quarterback sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Mississippi State 7, Oregon 0.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm. And the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Grab down the middle. It's Perry. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that.
Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. It's an option look. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Moore. Catch made on the out route. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Makes the catch. It's Hill. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Second down coming up.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Perry. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Cromenhoek. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
With the catch, it's Jacobs. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, they're going to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keeping it on the ground here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Perry. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The offense now operating in empty. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hot over the middle. It's Sampson. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught for the completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Now he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Recovered by the kicking team. Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
When you talk about avoiding a disaster, that ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside, putting toward the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Adds 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
A completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, He can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. To the air. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Loose football. The defense scoops it up. Past the 50. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Look at that, a defensive touchdown, and suddenly they've taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the defense said to heck with it. We're going to take matters into our own hands with this late touchdown. And now the dynamic of this game has completely shifted.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. That's caught. It's Jacobs. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Caught by the receiver.
First down and 10. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Dickey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Makes a one-handed catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Wow, pretty impressive. I mean, it only picked up a few yards and didn't quite get the first down. But, man, this guy putting on a display of how to catch the football with one hand.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Blocked at the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Perry. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Grab behind the line, it's Hill. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So second down after the incompletion. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Moore. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Mississippi State getting set with a first and 10 now. The sure hands. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with a running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Quick throw, testing the middle. caught near the goal line. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.